Hello and welcome to Crochet Advent Day 15. If you're new here, this is a series where I am posting a new crochet tutorial to my YouTube channel every single day until Christmas Eve to be exact. But basically a total of 24 completely free tutorials are coming out to my channel this month. So if you aren't already, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of these tutorials. I also have a bunch of tutorials saved up from the last year I have done crochet tutorials here on this channel. So if you like to crochet, make sure you subscribe, like this video if you do enjoy it, and let's go ahead and talk about what we're making today. Today's advent is going to be pretty quick and simple. We are making these little spiral coasters. This is what they look like. You can play around with different colors and create this really pretty spiral design here. Make a whole stack of them and make a little set of like 6 of them, tie it up with a little ribbon, and you can give these away as a nice little Christmas gift. I don't have a mason jar with me right now, but I'll show you this for example. I made them big enough that it'll fit both a cup and then all the way out to even a mason jar. Sometimes I like to make like little cute drinks in a mason jar, so I wanted to make sure this was a good size for that. So let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial for this really easy little spiral coaster set. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be using weight 4 cotton yarn. I'm using 3 different colors because I'm going to be making 3 different coasters, but you're just going to use 2 colors per coaster. So I want to make each coaster a different set of colors. Like I'm going to do 1 white and blue, 1 blue and brown, and then 1 brown and white. But we're just going to make one here for the tutorial. So I'm actually just going to use 2 different colors. I'm going to go ahead and use my brown and white cotton yarn. And then you're also going to want a 4mm crochet hook. So it doesn't matter which color you start with, just pick one of the colors. And I'm going to start with this brown yarn here. And you're going to go ahead and start with a magic circle. So I'm going to start by making my magic circle here. And then into this magic circle, you're going to place 2 single crochets. Like so. And then 2 half double crochets. And then 2 double crochets. And now at this point, before I pull the magic circle tight, I want to add another color into this circle. So I'm just going to take my hook and I'm going to pull it so the loop gets long so it's not going to come undone, like so. And I'm just going to leave this here. I'm going to go ahead and grab my white yarn. I'm going to reinsert my hook right into the circle here, and I'm placing my hook behind that last double crochet, so we're still working in the round here. I'm going to go ahead and grab my second color of yarn, and I'm just going to pull it right through into the circle so we can begin working with it. I'm going to chain 1 to lock it in place like so. And now we're going to repeat that exact same pattern of stitches. So into this exact same circle here, I'm going to place 2 single crochets, 2 half double crochets, and then 2 double crochets. Like so. And now at this point I'm going to pause, and now I'm going to go ahead and find the tail end to that circle. And I'm going to pull it to tighten up the circle to bring all these stitches tight together. Like so. So it should be looking like this, where you have half brown, half white, or whatever colors you're working with. There should be sort of a half and half like so. And now we're going to continue working with the white. And so we're going to work on top of the brown here. So we're taking the white yarn and working over this part of the brown yarn. So this should be a total of 6 stitches that we're working into. So I'm going to insert my hook into the very first stitch, and I'm going to place an increase. So I'm going to place 2 double crochets into this one stitch. So I just placed one double crochet, and I'm going to reinsert my hook into that exact same stitch and place a second double crochet. Like so. And we're going to do that exact same thing for the next stitch here. So I'm going to insert my hook into the next stitch and place a double crochet. And then I'm going to yarn over and reinsert my hook into that exact same stitch to place a second double crochet. So we're placing 2 double crochets into every one of these stitches. So I'm going across all 6 of the brown stitches, placing 2 double crochets into every single one of them. And now that I've double crocheted twice into each of those stitches there, I'm at the very last stitch of the brown. So once I'm here, I'm now going to go back to working with that brown yarn to create the spiral effect. So I'm going to pull my hook again so this loop gets nice and long so I can't accidentally undo those stitches. And now I'm going to find the loop that I left behind for the brown yarn. I'm going to insert my hook into that loop and then pull the yarn to tighten the loop around my hook. Like so. So now we can begin working with the brown yarn, or our first color that we were working with. And now with this yarn, we're going to be working into the white yarn. So I'm working across all of these stitches that we made with the white yarn here. So we're going to start the same way, where I'm going to place 2 double crochets into every single stitch for a total of 6 stitches. So I'm going to insert my hook into the very first stitch here of the white yarn, or the second color, and then place a double crochet. And I'm going to yarn over and reinsert my hook into that exact same stitch and place a second double crochet. So we're doing an increase, which is 2 double crochets in 1 stitch, into each of these stitches for the next 6 stitches. So now I've placed 2 double crochets into each of these 6 white stitches here. So now we're going to continue going, only this time we're only going to increase in every other stitch for the next 11 stitches, which 11 stitches should bring us to the end of where we left off with the white yarn. So I'm going to insert my hook into this next stitch and place 1 double crochet, and we're just doing 1 double crochet for that stitch. And then into the stitch right after it, I'm going to do 2 double crochets because we're increasing in every other stitch. So I placed 1 double crochet, and I'm going to reinsert my hook into that exact same stitch and then place a second double crochet like so. And I'm going to repeat this all the way down until I reach the end of where we placed those white stitches. So again, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, and to the stitch right after it, 2 double crochets. So we're increasing in every other stitch for all 11 stitches. And I'm ending on an increase here, so in the very last stitch I'm ending with 2 double crochets, and now we've reached the end of these stitches, so we need to continue working with the white yarn now. So I'm going to pull my hook to make that loop nice and long so the stitches aren't going to accidentally pull undone, and I'm going to insert my hook right into the next loop here, the one for the white yarn, and then pull the tail to tighten that loop up around my hook, like so. And now for the next 12 stitches, we're going to do that exact same stitch pattern we just did with the brown, where I'm going to increase in every other stitch. So I'm going to insert my hook into the very first one of these brown stitches here and place 1 double crochet, and I'm just going to leave that there. I'm not going to increase, and then I'm going to insert my hook into the stitch right after it, and then into this stitch we're placing 2 double crochets because we're completing an increase. So just like we did before, we're going to increase in every other stitch, only this time we're working around 12 stitches. So I'm going to go into the next 12 stitches increasing or placing 2 double crochets into every other stitch until I've completed 12 of these stitches that are going around here. And you should be ending that 12th and final stitch with an increase, so I'm going to be placing 2 double crochets into this 12th stitch. So I've now completed that, increasing in every other stitch for a total of 12 stitches, and now for the next 18 stitches, which brings us to the end where we left off with the brown, we're going to do an increase in every 3 stitches. So I'm going to insert my hook into the next stitch here and place 1 double crochet, and then insert my hook into the stitch right after it and place 1 more double crochet. And now that was 2 stitches. So now into the 3rd stitch here, I'm going to insert my hook and we're going to do an increase. So I'm placing 2 double crochets into that 3rd stitch, like so. And then we're going to repeat that. So into the next stitch, I'm going to place a double crochet for 1, and then another double crochet into the next stitch for 2. And now on the 3rd stitch here, I'm going to insert my hook into that stitch and increase. So I'm placing 2 double crochets into that 3rd stitch. And I'm going to repeat that stitch pattern of increasing or placing 2 double crochets into this 3rd stitch all the way around until I reach the end of this row of brown, which should be a total of 18 stitches. And I'm ending off this row with an increase, so we're doing 2 double crochets here at the end of the row, like so. And I'm going to go ahead and pull my hook to make that loop much bigger so the stitches aren't going to come undone. And we're going to go ahead and switch over to the brown yarn now, because you can see that the white yarn has gone all the way up to the very last stitch of the brown yarn, so we need to start up on our next color now. So I found the loop here for the brown yarn, and I'm going to insert my hook into that loop and then pull the yarn tight so that the loop tightens up around the hook, and I can now start crocheting with that color. And now for the next 18 stitches, we're going to go ahead and do an increase in the 3rd stitch, just like we were doing with the other yarn. So I'm going to go ahead and insert my hook into this 1st stitch here and place a double crochet, and then into the 2nd stitch and place another double crochet, and then into that 3rd stitch we're going to do an increase. So I'm going to place 2 double crochets into that exact same stitch, completing our increase. And again, we're going to do this every 3 stitches. So if we repeat this, I'm going to go ahead and insert my hook into the next stitch and double crochet, and then into 1 more stitch and double crochet, and now into that 3rd stitch there, I'm going to insert my hook and complete another increase. And we're going to repeat this pattern for 18 stitches, so it should bring us about halfway, not even halfway, across the spiral that we've made here with the white yarn. I'm just going to count and go 18 stitches down. So after working down all 18 of those stitches, I ended here on an increase, and now we're going to go ahead and finish off with this color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with 3 double crochets in 3 separate stitches. So into the next 3 stitches here, I'm placing a double crochet. And then into this 4th stitch, I'm going to place an increase. So I'm going to place 2 double crochets into this 4th stitch here. And then we're just going to do that 1 more time. So again, into the next 3 stitches, I'm going to place 3 double crochets. So we're placing 3 separate double crochets into these next 3 stitches here. And then into that 4th stitch, I'm going to go ahead and place an increase. So I'm placing 2 double crochets into that 4th stitch. And now we're going to go ahead and into these next 2 stitches here, I'm going to place 2 half double crochets. So into these next 2 stitches, we're doing a half double crochet, and then the next stitch, another half double crochet. And then into the next 2 stitches, I'm going to place a single crochet. So I'm going to do 1 single crochet, and then to the next stitch is a single crochet. And now I'm going to go into the very next stitch there, and I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch like so. And that brings the color all the way back down, so it creates a nice seamless circle here. And now we're going to go ahead and cast off. So I'm going to chain 1 and grab my scissors. And I'm going to cut my yarn, leaving a couple inches behind because we want enough yarn to weave in as a tail later. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull my hook until that yarn pops right through the chain stitch that we made. And I give that yarn a little tug to help tighten it up and lock that in place. So now we're going to finish off with the white yarn here. So I'm going to put my hook right back into the loop that I made and pull the yarn tight around my hook so that loop is securely placed around my hook. And now to finish off the white yarn here, we're going to go ahead and place 3 double crochets, one after another, into 3 different stitches. So into each of these 3 stitches here, I'm placing a double crochet. So here's 2 and 3, and then into that 4th stitch we're going to go ahead and do an increase. So I'm going to place 2 double crochets into that 4th stitch, and then we're going to do that one more time. So I'm going to go ahead and place our 3 double crochets one after another into the next 3 stitches, 3, and then into that 4th stitch I'm going to go ahead and place another increase. So I'm placing 2 double crochets into that 4th stitch. And now we're going to go ahead and place 2 half double crochets, so 1 into each stitch. So we're going to do a total of 2 into the next 2 stitches. There's 1 and 2. And then in the next 2 stitches, we're going to do 2 single crochets, one after the other. And then right into this next stitch, I'm going to insert my hook and slip stitch, and then chain 1. And I'm going to grab my scissors. I'm going to go ahead and cut my yarn, again leaving a couple inches behind so I can weave in those loose ends, and then just cut my yarn. And now I'm going to go ahead and pull my hook until that yarn pops right through the little loop and give it a tug to lock it in place. And so here is the completed coaster. If you wanted to, you could go in with a contrasting color and do a little border of single crochet all the way around the outside. But for this design, I'm just going to leave it plain like so. I'm going to pull that magic circle even tighter again because it loosened up a bit as we were making the project. And now the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and weave in all of the loose ends. And this is what the finished coaster looks like. As I said before, you definitely want to make a bunch of these. You can make a little set, tie them all up with a ribbon for a little gift. Also, if you want them to be less flimsy and more of a firm coaster, you can glue this onto a circle of wood, or you can get one of those fabric linings from a local fabric store like Hobby Lobby, local craft store, and you can just iron it onto the back, and the iron will adhesive to the back of this and will make it much more sturdy. So this alone is totally fine, but if you want it to be more of a sturdy actual coaster, I would recommend adding a little adhesive to the back or some kind of wooden circle just to stiffen it. But like I said, this works perfectly fine. So if you did enjoy this tutorial, make sure you give it a like, because your support, your likes, your subscriptions are the reason I've been able to give you a new crochet tutorial every single day. I appreciate your support so much, and I'll see you tomorrow with another crochet tutorial. I hope you have a great day. Until then, goodbye.